Infosys down 12%. These are of course some of the other stocks, Kalyani Steel and the Sandur Manganese, which have had a good run. But yeah, the day belongs to IT. But I just to bring out a point, the accelerated selling in Nifty came as a result of some weakness in IT and a couple of other stocks. But by no means was IT the reason why the Nifty cracked. Remember, it was well in the green when when the IT index had fallen 6%. So sure enough, further 3% cut, which leads to some bit of fall on the Nifty contributes, but a lot of other sectors or stocks contributed as well. That's for today's trade. For the week, before we talk about specific stocks, which then Tanveer will highlight, just bring out some specific names. Nifty for the week down 2%, led purely by capital goods, which is down, well, I think over 6%. Capital goods index this week is down over 6%. The metals index is down over 6%, so it's not been the best move this week for some of these. These are individual names. Gainers, FMCG has gained almost 3.5%, led by HUL and ITC, which have had a splendid run. Stocks like Siemens, which did contribute too well because the cap goods index by itself lost close to 4.5% or 6.5% rather. So those were a couple of sore points, but I'm sure Infi, 15-16% I'm guessing is probably the loss. Yes, 16% loss for Infosys in this week gone by.
Followed by TCS, which is closed the week with a 10% fall. And again, no surprises for guessing. ACC is one of the other key losers this week, 6.5% down on this one. J. Prakash Associates is next to Infi in terms of the cumulative loss it suffered this week, down about 10%. It's interesting to highlight that the BSE small cap index lost about just 0.7%. So there was marked resilience in some of the highly volatile, perhaps low volume universe of stocks, which is a small cap universe. The mid cap was pretty much in line with what the Sensex and the Nifty did. We already highlighted the gainers. Mind you, there's been some interest in private sector banks. So Kotak Mahindra Bank closes up 5.5%. Ranbaxy and ITC, of course, as always, safe haven buying seen in those stocks. Just quickly, some of the mid cap names in the prestige estates, which gained about 12% in today's session. And we spoke about this stock. Mitesh highlighted it earlier in the session. 13% up for the week. Max India on the back of that Sumitomo deal, 10% up on that stock. The losers, and again, no prizes for guessing here, IGL, Gujarat Gas. These are the stocks which are pretty much at the bottom of the heap. IGL closing the week with a 40% loss on expected lines. From the small cap space, you had some standout performers in a Genesis, which was up 40%, and an AP paper, which has been up about 32%.